yeah, I'm about to go to class. I'm about to look cute. I'm about to sit down, take my little notes, and I'm gonna have my little snack. Okay, so I'm gonna be prepared. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time tuning in. My name is Noel Christina, and in today's video, as you can see by the title, we're going to be talking about transitioning from being a college student to an employee, a 9-to-5. If you are just a woman working in the world, an entrepreneur, I'm going to be giving my tips on transitioning from being a student, even if you're transitioning from high school and then you're going into the work world. A few tips that I follow that help me stay organized, motivated, and prepared. So this video, I kind of wanted to split it up into two videos, but I think I'm just going to keep it as one whole video. So I wanted to give like my tips on being a college student, how to be prepared, how to be motivated, how to be organized, how to be successful in college, how to graduate on time or stick to your track. I'm a Virgo, and I'm a Virgo at heart. I'm extremely anal, I'm extremely organized, I'm extremely tit for every little tat. My friends laugh at me and they get on me about it, but I swear guys, like when I say I'm not the smartest bookworm in the sea, what? Or worms in the sea, I definitely think my organizational skills got me through and held my hand a little bit. So let's just hop right into this video. So number one, my first tip for college students, high school students, everyone in general, in the working world, in the business world, is to have faith or trust in some sort of higher power. So for me, I'm Christian. I grew up in the Baptist church with my family. I'm not telling everyone to trust in God or believe what I believe. Obviously, we're all different. But my faith is something that definitely got me through, and I became a lot closer to Jesus and closer studying the Bible and reading about my faith. I went through a lot while I was in school, as I'm sure if you guys are in school, even if you're in high school, you know, it's very, very hard on you. And I realized in school, like one thing I realized was that college is just for rich people, because it not only is it extremely expensive for tuition, books, room and board and all of that stuff, but just living your everyday life and taking care of yourself, it's expensive and it gets pricey. So that's one hardship on you. Growing up, just learning about yourself, feeling yourself out, deciding who you are in life, that's hard on you. Studying every day, no matter what school you go to, it's very hard on you. And the thing about college is you work really, one, you're spending all your money that you own, whether it's loans, scholarships, whatever, you're spending all your money. You're studying every single night, every single day, and I mean, you have your friends there to support you, you have your family to support you, but you work really, really hard. I know I was working really hard, long nights in the lab, studying for exams, and you have the people around you who are also doing that. So it's like I said, you have that support system, but it's really hard when, you know, every day, when now that we're adults and we get up and we go to work every day, we kind of have something to work for, whether it's our children or whether it's my check. I need to work so I can get to my Friday paycheck. When you're at school, it's kind of like, what am I working for? I know everyone always tells you, oh, you'll see in 4 years or you'll see the bigger picture, but it's like, I'm working every single day. I'm working really, really hard. I'm studying really hard. I'm taking all of these notes. I'm doing all of this. I'm doing all of that. I have internships. I'm emailing people, and I'm still getting C's. Or the professor is still telling me it's not enough, or like you don't really see those like right away rewards because of that. That takes a toll on you. It took a toll on me. I feel like it can take a toll on anyone. I had long nights where I would cry, like I don't know what to do, like I'm working so hard and I just feel like it's not enough. It was never enough. All of that to say, trust in the Lord. I had to trust, well, for me, that's what worked for me, having trust in God. When I felt like I had nobody else, when I felt like my family was busy or my friends may have been busy or no one really understood, I would get on my knees and I would pray. I also became really, really close to my faith when I was online. Even now, like for my advice for people who are starting their new job, my job can also be a lot on me, but because like I said, I strengthened my faith in college, I wake up every day and I'm like, God would not put me in a position that I cannot handle, period. When I feel like I'm the only black girl, or when I feel like I'm the youngest and I feel like I don't know what I'm doing and everyone else does, I just continue to remind myself that you're not here for just anything. God put you in this position. He knows you can handle it. He knows you can do it. I don't want to ramble, but I prepared for this video to be a little lengthy. But I'm really dropping tea for y'all, I swear. Another, like, just a sub level of this, when people get on my nerves at work, or they got on my nerves in school when I had classes, or when I feel like professors, it just wasn't enough, like I was doing everything I could do, I like typed the best essay ever and they still said it wasn't good enough, or whatever, I would listen to gospel music. So a lot of times I wake up and I put my gospel music on. I have a gospel playlist, and on Pandora you can kind of just search like your favorite gospel song on Pandora. I usually search, like, I think my radio I have is like Intentional by Travis Green. I hope that's his name. I hope I'm not messing his name up. If I do, I'll insert a little text box. But I just have he has a song called Intentional, and I searched that on Pandora, and now like I have his radio. So every time I wake up in the morning, I put that on. When I'm driving here, I'll listen to it while I get ready, and I'll listen to it while I'm working in the background. I suggest listening to gospel music. It really brings me a sense of peace. It makes me feel at home, and it makes me just feel like everything's going to be okay. Okay, so number 2. So for number 2, I have make connections and network. I know people always say like network, like that's what everyone says to high school students and college students. But seriously, network, like, it's so necessary. Not only are you meeting different types of people that you can learn new things from every day, whether that's like your friend who's a business major, your friend who is into art, whatever it is, your friend who can put you onto fashion. You have those different types of people in your circle. Another reason it's good to make connections is it's good to practice meeting new people. When you're in the work world, or like at my job, a lot of times I have to meet people I don't know, and I just have to make connections really quickly, because you may need the person, you may need help from them, you may need advice from them, you may need them to show you something, you may need to hop on a Zoom with them really quickly so they can explain something to you better. So if you have practiced being in a team, have practiced making connections, have practiced just talking to people you don't know, that's a really good trait to have. I also would tell my younger self to join more clubs and organizations. It's so necessary. Like, that's one of the things I didn't really do. I went to a few here and there. Like, I would go to the Black Student Union clubs. I would go to like the Black Engineers Society. I would go to the clubs sometimes, like go to their GBMs, but I wasn't as active in clubs as I would have wanted to be, or I would have known to be. You can meet a lot of people. It's so necessary to join those clubs and join those organizations. Like I said, you get to know people, you get to learn new things about yourself, you get to have different people in your circle. Like I was saying, don't be afraid to make friends. You're going to need to learn how to make friends, because when you are working or in the business world, a lot of times, not friends, obviously, not everybody's going to be your friend, but just making an acquaintance of somebody. Hi, nice to meet you, my name is so-and-so, you know, talking to them, having a conversation with them. Like, you're just going to need to make connections with people. You can't, I was the type of person who was like, oh, I'm just going to be by myself when I was in school. I'm not going to talk to nobody. I'm going to do my own thing. And it was kind of like, well, that's dumb, because then you don't get to meet anybody, and then you don't get to make those cool connections and know all of these cool people in your life, like different types of people. You don't have to be buddy telling everybody your business, and they don't have to be your best friend, but you can definitely have different people around you that is like, oh, hey girl, like I know her from school, she's doing this and this, and she can put me on to this, she can teach me about this, I can learn this from her. Like, that's just, I think that's cool, and I took that for granted a little bit. So that's my number 2 tip. Number 3, buy the necessary supplies. I definitely think you should invest in yourself. This is something I probably do a little excessively because I'm crazy and I buy everything, but like, I'm gonna show you guys some of this stuff. Journals. So these are like my notebooks that I have, and I have a notebook for literally everything. One of these is for my finances, so I record down everything like that I'm spending money on, what I want to spend my next paycheck on, what I want to do, if I want to put some in. I don't know nothing about the stock market, but I'll be writing notes down of what I see other people saying and what I should invest in, just anything money. If I just open a new account, all my account numbers, my routing numbers, things like that, I just write them down so they're here in this book. I also have one for work. This is my workbook, and I write down all my notes from work. Every time I learn something new, I put it in here, and it's very organized. Like, it's color coordinated, everything. I write it so that I have this, so it's kind of like my own manual. It's like my own work manual, and it's cute and it's small, and I just have it on me at work. I also have one, well actually this is my finance one, this is my work one, and this is my my school one. So I just started this school one because I'm thinking about like going back to school. I don't know, but I write down my ideas about that, like if I want to go to school, what classes I want to take, what prereqs I need for this, whatever for these programs. That's my school one. I write everything in. But I definitely recommend getting notebooks. You can find really cute and cheap ones at TJ Maxx. I got these from TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, places like that. Those are my spots. You already know, Home Goods. They have these really cute journals. You can write all your stuff down so you never have to look for it. It's organized, it's there, it makes your life easier. I also got this stuff I just wanted to show y'all. I haven't even used it yet. I'm probably going to end up regifting it or something, but like, look, this is so cute. It is, I don't even know what it is. It's a clipboard and it says make today amazing. Like, they usually have these cute little quotes on them and like inspirational stuff. So that's cool. It says to do, top goals, date. So I guess you just write out your stuff for the day. I have so many of these types of things. I don't even use it. Like, I got this one from Target because it was only $2, and you write down like your weekly to do. It's what you want to do for the week. And I also got this one. Like, I haven't even used these because I just bought, oh, I have to put it in front of me, this weekly desk pad. You put it on your desk. Haven't used these three, but I do use my notebooks. I put everything in them. Like I said, invest in yourself. Buy what you need to buy to make yourself more organized. I definitely recommend buying books like that. Another thing you're going to need to buy, when I say invest in yourself, y'all, you're going to need a laptop. So when you're in school, you don't need that much stuff. You don't need all the textbooks. I mean, you can get them if you want. I was the type of person, I bought the textbooks because I like to write stuff down. You don't need all these binders. And what did you have? What did we have in high school? Like, I don't even know if people had this in high school, but my extra self had it. Binders and the little dividers, the clear dividers that we used to have. You don't, I bought all the extra stuff, y'all, when I was about to go to school thinking I needed so much stuff. No. All you need the textbook if you're the type of person who likes to read a textbook and write stuff down. Usually you can find the e-text for everything, but if you're the type of person who likes to write stuff down and see it, you are going to need to get the textbooks. But what you need is a MacBook, a laptop. Invest in getting the latest, or not the latest, whatever you can get, laptop, because you're going to need the storage. You're going to need a laptop, period. Like, that's just the one thing you're going to need. If you have no books, if you have no textbooks, if you have nothing to write on, no pencils, no pens, as long as you have your MacBook. It is expensive, but it's a good investment. You're going to use it once you graduate college. If you don't already have one, I'm sure a lot of high school students probably already have one. My school gave me like a little school laptop, but I feel like a lot of high school students have like a laptop. But I think you should get a MacBook personally. If you're not into coding or classes where you need a Windows or a Dell, is that the same thing, where you need that type of laptop, I would get a MacBook, because I just feel like personally they're more user-friendly for college students. They're lightweight, they're not paying me, so I'm not really trying to sell them, but I think they're more user-friendly for like the screenshot tool, and also your phone is connected to it, so everything that's on your phone is automatically on there. Your messages, FaceTime, everything, your phone is connected to it. If it gets lost, Find My, Mac, whatever. So I just think it's more suitable for college students. Agenda book. I have an agenda book, I have a wall calendar, and I have a Google calendar. Those are the three calendars I think everyone should get. Everyone should have. College students, the people who this video is towards, I think you should have a Google calendar, have Google Calendar downloaded on your phone and on your computers. On your computer, also have an agenda book. I'm going to insert clips or videos or pictures of my agenda book because I need y'all to see it. My agenda book is the truth. It's so organized. And a wall calendar. I personally I buy a desk calendar and put it on my wall. I know that's a little extra, that's a little excessive, but it's big. It's big enough for me to see every morning. It has a big enough spaces for me to write down everything I have to do in my life, in my day. It's busy. I'm gonna show it to y'all. This is how big it is. It's huge. This is like the desk calendar people put on their desk. But like I said, it's big, so I can see it every morning, and I can write down everything in the spaces. I know I look crazy, but this is the truth. This is the truth, okay? So you need to have a wall calendar. You don't have to do the wall calendar, but I definitely recommend doing the agenda book and color coding it, and the Google Calendar and color coding it. I color code my agenda book according to what category it goes in. So I will write it down and then I'll highlight it. So purple is for Delta, yellow is for work, pink is for school, orange is for extracurriculars, just stuff I do in my day-to-day life, like get my hair done, get laser, whatever. Blue is for church and Bible study, and gray is for the gym. So I write everything down like that. It helps me stay organized. It helps me also have like a good work-life balance, so I can make sure I'm not doing too much fun stuff, I'm not doing too much work, I'm not doing too much school. It helps me like keep my life balanced. So I definitely recommend the color coding thing. It's cute, it's fun, it looks like really organized, and it keeps me organized. Highlighters, pens and pencils, sticky notes, those are all things you're going to want to buy. They're cheap, they're inexpensive, but they keep you organized and they keep you motivated. At least for me, they make me, like I said, I color coordinate everything. So my sticky notes, sometimes I'll color coordinate them. I'll put a sticky note everywhere. I'll put one on my laptop just to leave a note. Like I'll sticky note all my passwords on my laptop so I can see them easily for work. I'll put sticky notes if I have an assignment due for class. I'll put it right on my laptop so I can see it early in the morning, or I can see it throughout the week. Like this is due at the end of the week. Sometimes if I need to know something early in the morning or during the day, I'll put a sticky note before I go to bed on my bathroom mirror. I'll put it on my bathroom mirror, so as soon as I wake up, I'm brushing my teeth, whatever I see it reminds me. So sticky notes are necessary. Highlighters, I'm a hoe for highlighters, okay? I'm gonna say it. I love highlighters. They help me stay organized. They help me get through life, okay? I know that sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Pens and pencils also, make sure you get some really nice pens that write smooth and that are cute, because it's going to motivate you to want to take notes. Number four is prepare for your week the Sunday before the week starts. This is a very great tip. When you take that time out on the weekends to really get yourself together for the week, I swear it makes the week so much better. It makes it easier to get up on Monday morning because you're like, everything is how I need it to be, everything is set. And when I say prepare for your week, I mean wash and fold your clothes, clean your space. Washing your clothes and folding them and putting them away and making sure you have a clean space is motivating for me. I make my bed all the time just because it just makes me, when my space is clean, it makes me feel better. Like, makes me feel more together. If my hair isn't done, my nails aren't done, I'm not looking all that cute, but my stuff is clean, I'm like, okay, my clothes are smelling good. If your clothes are washed and folded, it makes your life so much easier. College students, I know you're not going to be able to wash them as much, but if you have a friend who lives in an apartment and you make friends, that's why I said make those connections, network, meet people, because then you'll have a homegirl. I was trying to be stupid and stuck in the house talking about I'm not talking to nobody. You can have a homegirl that has an apartment because you met her from clubs and organizations, and she's letting you come over every night and eat dinner and wash your clothes and study. So that's why you have to make those connections. But washing your clothes, having clean clothes that smell really good is motivating to wake up. You have all your cute stuff because it's clean, so you can get a cute outfit. So I definitely think you should do that. Buy food and drinks. Go to the grocery store, buy the food and drinks you need for the week, buy your snacks. I also think this is something that motivates you. If you go shopping, go to the market with your friends, with your homegirls, with your roommates, whatever. I love going to the grocery store. I love going to Target. It's my favorite spot to go. I love just buying stuff. I know that sounds crazy because most of my advice is telling y'all to buy stuff, but stuff can sometimes motivate you. Like cute little cheap stuff can motivate you. But anyway, back to what I was saying, buying food and drinks. If you have what you want to eat for the week, your snacks, even if you don't like cook, but if you have your favorite snacks, or you have juice, or you have water, like I'll go out buy water bottles, I'll buy yogurt, I'll buy like quick granola bars. What are they called? Those little Nutri-Grain bars, the apple ones, they're good, the apple cinnamon ones. And I'll buy like hummus and naan. I'll buy like I try to buy healthy snacks so I'm not just in here eating anything, or fruit. I like to buy a lot of fruit and drink water throughout the day, so like that'll make me feel more prepared, more like give me some energy, and it doesn't take long. It's not like I'm cooking, it's just a snack to have in the house. So that's definitely motivating and makes me feel more prepared. When I was in school, I would pack my bag like I was a child going to daycare. Like I would have fruit in Tupperware, and I would have a water bottle in there. Like if you have a mini fridge, I would pack like my lunch. I would pack my little snacks to go with me throughout the day, because it was like, yeah, I'm about to go to class, I'm about to look cute, I'm about to sit down, take my little notes, and I'm gonna have my little snack. Okay, so I'm gonna be prepared. And look over your agenda book. You're definitely also, like, before you go to sleep, set your intentions for the night. Sunday night, I'll look over my agenda book. I'll write down what I have to do that week, like what I know I have to get accomplished that week. So if it's like some pressing things, like I have to pay a ticket or I have to pay a bill, just pressing things that I would need to write down, I would need to plan out for the week. I make sure it's planned out, it's written out on a sticky note so I can see it in my agenda. I also write down what I want to accomplish for the week. So I want to drink more water this week, or I want to wash my face every single night and do my whole regimen this week. Like whatever those intentions are, whether it's I want to be a better person, I want to be more disciplined with my money, whatever those intentions are, write them down so that you can see them and you're reminding yourself of them all the time. Laying out your clothes for the next day. Every night I lay out my clothes. Even if you work from home, lay out your clothes. I know that sounds crazy. I will lay out my spandex with my tank top with my robe. Period poo. And that's on period. I lay out my clothes for the next day even though I work from home. I think you should lay out your clothes because you wake up in the morning and your clothes are just there. So you already know what you're wearing. You just can hop up and go. I don't know about y'all, but I take a very long time getting ready in the morning. I take a very long time picking out my outfit. So when my outfit is already laid out, it's kind of just like, there we go. I lay out everything, y'all. I lay out my drawers, I lay out my socks, I will lay out my everything, y'all, like down to a T. The barrettes I'm wearing in my hair the next day, the shoes I'm wearing, the bag I'm carrying, I will lay it all out. Like, it's there so I can get up, I can hop up, I can go. My bag will be packed, water bottle in the bag. I do the most. I'm like a mom. But definitely have your stuff ready to go so you can just hop out and go. It makes your life easier. Okay, number 5. My number 5 tips is take breaks, okay? Take breaks and treat yourself. This one, I personally am kind of a workaholic. Like, I will just, especially now, like my job now, I have an open calendar and I work from home, so they kind of just pile stuff onto my calendar, like my Google calendar for work. They kind of just, I mean, I know I'm at work, so it's like they have to put stuff on there, but I will just work and forget to take a break. But you have to take those breaks. You have to remember to treat yourself and take breaks. It's good for your mind to take a break, whether you take a break to call your friend. Sometimes I'll take a break, I'll call my line sisters just to get my mind off work. I'll take a break to wash clothes, fold clothes. Like I said, having a clean space, having an organized space, that also motivates you. So if you take a break to clean up, I might take a break to curl my hair. I know that sounds crazy, I know that sounds bad, but on your break, if you want to curl your hair to make yourself look more presentable, it makes you feel better. If you might want to take a break and take a shower, whatever you have to do, take a break from work. When you're doing your homework, when you're throughout the day, I used to take breaks through, like, between classes, which is probably why I miss some of my classes, but I would come home and I'd be like, okay, let me cook lunch, or let me do this, like something to just get your mind off the stresses of work. Seriously, work. Like, take breaks throughout the day. And when I say treat yourself to, if it's candy, like I eat way too much candy, but I would like, okay girl, if you get done, if you get so and so done, you accomplish a few things throughout the day, or you accomplish a few things through your work schedule, like what you had to do, you can, I'm gonna eat this candy. Or if you treat yourself to lunch, you know, something that is not healthy or not on your diet, you can treat yourself to lunch, you can treat yourself to a smoothie. Another thing I treat myself to is just getting my hair, nails, and lashes done, like weekly or like regularly. Just getting my stuff done regularly. I know right now I don't have my nails done. It's because I'm letting my nails grow back out. My nails were getting really thin. So I haven't been getting them done. But treating yourself, whether it's getting your hair done, whether it's buying some makeup, whatever it is, I don't know. And that's probably easier when you're working. It's probably not as easier for college students to treat yourself, but you can treat yourself to candy. Like, you can be like, all right, I'm gonna go to Starbucks when I finish this assignment. I'm gonna go to CVS, I'm gonna get this. But I definitely think that's important. So those are my tips for college students, high school students, people transitioning to a 9-to-5, people transitioning to the business world, becoming entrepreneurs. So I hope you took something away from these tips. Please let me know in the comments what tips you guys have for a college student, someone like me, or someone who is a recent new college grad, and is transitioning to working from home. Let me know what tips you guys have. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'm gonna see you all next time on my next vid.